of Minecraft 1.15 Endless Frontier. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. I know I am feeling pretty good. I did have to go to a doctor's appointment today, which is never like the most fun thing that you can do, but you know, nothing serious, just something you gotta do. So listen, right over there you can just barely see it, right? That's one of those roguelike dungeons. I went out and I found a new one and some new terrain, and I'm hopeful that we'll be able to crack that today. But I also had a little epiphany, right? Because it's nighttime here, right? We're about to be attacked by things like this drown's coming for us right now. So we're gonna need a little base of operations while we're out here. So I built up another one of these prefab things. This one's called a villager house. Villager houses. So this gives us a place that we can come into and sleep. And this also lets us set our spawn point, so that way we'll be here. We've got our crafting tables and stuff if we need them. We've got our transmutation table if we need it, which I'm going to throw all of this stuff that I have just recently picked up in there. So we're going to be able to make a good run at this. So let's head on over. Now, in previous versions of this mod, it was the case that there were lots of monsters and also lots of loot. I mean, like, this stuff is totally here, so that's already boding well for there being lots of good loot here. I mean, I might as well take the stuff. There's no reason not to, right? Ooh, didn't mean to take so many of those logs. Oh, Doom and Yonkel's axe. I will silk touch this, right? Yeah. All right. So yeah, basically our transmutation table here is going to be able to grab all of the stuff that we don't want to carry around. Ooh, I just put an iron nug in there, didn't I? Sure did. Oh well, getting to iron crafting isn't really going to be that difficult anyways. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, we'll grab out this stuff. We're just going to kind of go floor by floor, somewhat slowly, you know. See what we can see, keep putting stuff up. We've also got our large backpack for loot here. So if we don't have the time or the inclination to set down our transmutation table, we don't have to. So let's see. I'm just going to keep placing light sources too. This looks very similar to the mod that existed before, so I think that this is going to be pretty familiar to me. Normally it kind of branches off in 4 directions, although it looks like this one's only got 3 on this level. And there's going to be spawners and monsters to kill, all kinds of stuff in each one of these areas. So this one doesn't immediately have monsters, so let's start here. Some stuff's just there for decoration, some of it's there for reasons. Like a little flower area. Nice. Oh, see that? That is a spawner. Which is one of the things we're actually here for. Because in the mod pack that we're playing right now, spawners we should be able to grab with Silk Touch. Which is definitely the pickaxe that we just used, but I didn't see us get a spawner there. So, Spawner is definitely one of the things that I was hoping to get here. It's one of the reasons why I really wanted to come out to it, but maybe we don't get spawners from these. Maybe they're special, and they void out the apotheosis thing. But I mean, I've definitely been able to pick up spawners before. Well, so that's 2 husks so far. Maybe we can just fix that ourselves later. I'm hearing like potions go off. These husks are being affected by things above or below us. Oh. That creeper came out of nowhere. Just the sounds I'm hearing are off-putting. break everything. So keep track. So that's a creeper spawner and 2 husk spawners so far. Just in case we need it. I guess I can go ahead and take the chest too, huh? Yeah, I can. Oh, look, and we already found the way down. But, I don't know, it might actually behoove us to kind of save the spawners. Like, if I could just light up the corridor such that they can't spawn, then maybe we could turn this whole thing into one big mob farm. That would be useful. Or maybe we'll have to re-look into the ways that Apotheosis lets us grab spawners and make sure if that's still available, because it is supposed to be. And it wasn't any config that I changed. The pack came pre-done that way. Of course, I do know that the mod author has made some changes to some of the mods, so he might have changed that config. I'll have to look into it. But for now, we're just going to keep on trucking down this hallway. We'll leave that one. Well, maybe a little bit. Another just like a general tip for anything like this, but definitely in these dungeons, if you happen to come across one, is always look up too. Because there is a fair amount of spawners and other things that can spawn in the room. So you want to always make sure that you give it a chance to not surprise you from above. Oh no, you go ahead. I just want to get through. Oh, there's 2 dispensers. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Man, this poison is lasting a while. Did I splash poison for 45 seconds? I mean, I guess I just did get hit by it like 4 times though too, so that's something. What's that? Oh, carrot on a stick. Yeah. Loot bag. We might have to start putting some of this stuff on our table. Like maybe every time we clear a floor, we'll put stuff in there. Because we are getting a fair amount of loot. And I mean, it's not bad stuff. I mean, it's not the best loot ever, but you can see how these things are kind of worth doing, though. And it is the case that the earlier that you're able to do one of these in your playthrough, like obviously the more you get out of it, because then you'll be able to get some more of that sweet, sweet loot. I don't think I'll need my shovel. Or my other pickaxe, honestly. Or another villager house. Okay, so there we go. Swap this out. After I pull out some arrows. Okay. His outfit was a little buggy, I guess. Okay, so now that we've kind of cleared this hallway, let's go back and kind of take stock of everything down here. There's just so many other places to go, too. Right there. Okay, we gotta do straight lines, or we'll just get lost. So, up and down this hallway. This is the one that we were on. But it looks like we didn't miss anything. So there's just that one treasure chest kind of up here that we have to get. Right here. Yeah, basically anything that's from, like, sort of the vanilla Minecraft, like, mod listing is something that I'm just, like, interested in. Although I just sent my arrows in there, didn't I? Sure did. Is something that I'm interested in just sending into the transmutation tablet. No. Well, not today. Oh, this side doesn't have them? Oh, there was only one. Okay. Alright. Let's clear down this hallway as well. Now I feel like I need to be all careful. Although really I don't. We're pretty super powered at this point. And it looks like this is going to be one of the other tunnels that we didn't take before. Yep. There was one time when I was playing this pack that I actually made this, like, my starter base. Like, I came in here on the first day in whatever server that I was playing on, and just immediately was like, I'm taking it, it's mine. But, yeah, let's set this down, because this is going to be, like, a relatively safe place, right? And we'll kind of clear our loot bag a little bit. So let's see. Yep. Very few of these things is it not going to know. I mean, I guess the splash potion of poison, it's going to pick up from here. And of course, we can't put anything from a mod. We can put enchanted clothing in there, but I'm not entirely sure I want to do that, so we're going to hold off on that for now. Leather horse armor, Minecraft, like, ugh. I'm just going to do that. And then, what do you not know? The gold nugs, I don't want it to know, but the axe, I think it can. And then we'll do this next page. Enchanted, a golden apple. I think I've already taught it that, actually. And mushrooms, clock, lead, leather. Genuine iron boots of the apprentice. Protection 4. So we'll put this stuff back in there. And then kind of look quickly, leave the enchanted stuff behind. I've already put iron nuggets in there, so whatever, I'll put more in there. And that soul gem won't go in there. As neither will these catalyzing glands or these rotten hearts, which I knew. I should have just done it that way. Actually, stone brick stairs I did not mean to take, so, you know, they go there now. I just want to make sure this place is nice and bright. Alright. Let's see, skip over that stuff. Those are just trash. Oh, the mutant skeleton head we can't. I think from here on up, this is the stuff either I didn't want to put in or it's from a mod. Because this is all stuff that we either found last time or was left in my bag from previous endeavors. Yeah, so I can go ahead and sort like that. And then this stuff will go in there. And then these stairs we'll just put there. Whatever. Alright. So now that we've done that whole big circle, let's see what's down this pathway. Other than spiders, which crave their own death. Weird how they can group up like that. Ooh. An elite vampire. Well, get out of here. Cast, like, blindness on me or something? And then we're coming up on an area... Huh. Well, I mean, like, it's lit up like I've been here, but there's still crates. Did I... This is the area I just, like, came to and then left immediately. Like, no, I need to go back to the main path. Probably. Right. Put those nugs in there. That's just a normal iron sword, so I can put that in my table. That's an enchanted book, though. Mod thing. Mod thing. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Purifying powder. A bottle of enchanting. Oh my word. I really want to get the portable version of this so that I can just have it like on my bar instead of having to place it into the world, because there is something for that. I'm gonna put, let's see, what all can go in there? Huh. Nothing on that row I want to avoid. There we go. There we go. Although I should have put these in there before I did that. Oh well. And this is where we came back around from. Let's see what's in this chest. Yeah, really knowing how it works for me and having kind of remembered this mod and like where we were, what I should have done is just like immediately gone down to the floor below when I saw it. Because we are powerful enough for that. I think 4 is what I'm gonna need to refill this wand. There we go. As you go deeper, and this is like obviously a trap, right? As you go deeper, the monsters get stronger and also the loot gets better. That was weird. And this is like a trap that'll drop you down onto one of the lower levels, so that if you were trying to raid this early, like you weren't a very strong character yet, you would be facing like a much greater challenge down there. It's like, this way we haven't gone yet? And this is the stairway down. Okay, cool. Probably, I just want to look at this one last little area, and then we're probably just going to head that way. What? Hello, creeper. I did not even know that that was a thing. Huh. Man, there is still so much of this floor left to explore, though. Well, maybe not. It might just literally be this one last path. Although I have really got to start watching out for those. Oh, now we've got another several seconds of poison. Although that one really did not last as long as some of the other ones. See, this, it even puts like little gardens in for you. So like the first level is very doable, even on like lower like levels, like when you're first starting out. I mean, some of the monsters had armor, which would be somewhat difficult to deal with, but I mean, not really. I have faith in a lot of you that would play, that you would be able to do this. Oh no. Wow. That is all of our tools gone. Just every single thing that we've made. Just like that. One misclick. Oh well. It is what it is. We'll just have to get it back. It is not the first time that I have lost all my tools in Minecraft, and I really believe that it won't be the last. I'm a little gutted though. I am a little gutted though. That does not feel good. Alright. So now where was, I think it was back here. Where was the, is it all the way down here? Where was the go down to the next level? Here it is. Alright. And of course, like, it's totally possible, as you're probably no doubt aware, that you can just go through hardened endstone. That means there's a Silent Gems thing here. You can just like totally dig out and go down like through this pretty rapidly. Like, you don't actually have to play the game the way that it wants you to. I just think it's more fun that way, to like actually deal with it the way that you're supposed to. Why did that make a funny sound? And so I try to go through it the way that you're quote-unquote supposed to, but you don't have to if it's not your play style, you know? But let's crack this open and see what kind of silent gem stuff we can get. Oh, nothing? Okay, so I guess it started to build. It built a Silent Gems thing during the World Gen, but then the dungeon, I guess, overtook it, and so everything that wasn't those air blocks got replaced by this. So probably the same thing here. Yeah. Okay, so that's cool. I mean, we can just continue with the dungeon then. We don't have to be thinking about what kind of cool other gems we might have found. Look at me, I'm getting better. I'm starting to notice things. I'm not blind. And hup, hup. All your arrows. This room might be one of the trap rooms. So also something that you'll find in this, or at least you found it in the old version of the mod, is you'll find rooms that are trapped. Oh, and you can see the quality of the stuff's getting better, right? So we found an actual gold bar. Blessed Iron Axe of the Harvester, and in here we're finding some of the silent gems that I believe would be in like higher tier versions of the dungeon loot. So yeah, it's because we went down a floor, so we're starting to see like this better type of stuff come out. So let's unenchanted, coal, cobweb. The gold I don't want it to learn yet. Yeah, it can't learn that. You can learn that splash potion, though. I'm fine with that. Do that. And that clears us up to take the rest of this. Although we are definitely going to start hitting more and more of the stuff that, like, we can't put in. Because we'll start finding some of the stuff that's, like, from mods. Surprised it didn't already know how to make bread. Steel horse armor. Lime rune, pumpkin seeds, rotten flesh, gunpowder. Yeah. All that goes in here. And the hay. Well, the hay can go in there. Well, let's take these up before we can just dump them in there too. Okay, continuing on our journey. And of course, part of this dungeon generated underwater, because you saw as I started the stream, of course, that it was like the actual entrance was embedded in the water. So it took precedence in some cases, but yeah, you can just leave. And if you look, you can actually see some of the structure underneath, like right there, and then all over there. That's all of the stuff on like the first floor that we took a look at, and you can also see there's more of it down there. So if you do find one that's on the water like this, again, if you want to actually just skip like a wide portion of it, you totally can. I just don't want to. My personal preference. But as I have said numerous times, there's not really a wrong way to do this. It's whatever makes you happy when you're playing. So if it's your preference to skip all of this and just go for the later stuff, then that's fine. Okay, let's dump. I think all that's good. That rib won't go in, so we'll have to hold on to that for a minute. No gold, no precious stuff. Well, other than the nugs that I've already put in. Cool. Just group dump. And then this side and this side. Unenchanted? Oop, oop. I'm comfortable with it learning stuff that is made from precious metals because, I mean, like, honestly, the 50-50 chance I just don't even use it, even though it knows it. And also, that's just one less crafting recipe that I have to do whenever I go to do something. I'm sort of fine with that. This floor's got a lot of treasure rooms, so that's nice. No, of course, I'm listening to my boy Technolanx. You knew it as soon as the stream started. Enchanted. And here's the fun thing, okay? Like, I can throw enchants into this table as well, I just don't want to. Like, I don't think it has any problem with me doing that. Like, I think I can even pull the exact enchant back out of it. I just don't want to. Lots of treasure rooms on this floor. Very nice. Velocitus, an energetic beverage. I wonder what it does. Is it like a speed potion? The root word being, like, I guess, velocity. Makes me think speed potion. Laudanum. That one there. Where is it? It is in here somewhere. There it is. I think this one heals you, but maybe also slows you down. If it works the same way that it did before, because some of this is from the other version of this mod. So, stop that health inspector? Oh, contaminated food. Not a good idea to eat this. Don't worry, game. I wasn't gonna. Carry on a stick, the music disc. Blast protection. Purifying powder. Steel ingot, but again, that's... While that does have a value, that's metal. Okay, so I think it was... No, we'll explore around this way. Because this hallway looks long. So, I'm pretty sure, right, the sharpness or ice aspect, like, causes them to freeze in place. I think it's actually the ice aspect on this one, causes them to freeze in place. So, then they sit there for a minute and they're like, I don't know what to do with the fact that he just hit me, and then they take some damage, which is really nice. Freeze in place. Oh, ye spider. Makes them really easy to finish off. I'm trying to take those hard straight lines until we don't have that as an option anymore. Okay, and now we found the next way down. Wait a minute, can I throw these? I thought I could just place them. I didn't know that I could throw them. That's awesome. That's like an actual silverfish spawner. I'm gonna like triple up on the light around here. That can infest all of these blocks and bricks, so I don't want any of that to spawn. And there's a treasure room that I've been to, but clearly haven't looted. I think this is the one that was off the side that we saw earlier. So let's see. Rotten flesh, mushrooms, bone meal, name tag, all of this stuff that will go in can. I mean, honestly, I don't need to carry around the second backpack since it's not got any of my tools in it. Although, it'll keep me from misclicking other things, I guess, so sure, I'll hold on to it. And then put this stuff in there. Although, really, do I need all these shields? I'm not sure I do. Hey, welcome to the stream, Big Soda! You missed me doing something incredibly dumb earlier. But we are looting a dungeon right now. We're taking on one of the roguelike dungeons from the Dungeon Crawl mod. That's what we're currently about. And then, since I got it down, I also need to pull out some more glow for my light source. Yeah, I thought it would work like that. Cool. Gotta be on that side, huh? Or no, it just won't take a partial one. Like I can't just fill it up even though. Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. And then we'll put in these oak barrels, and let's get back to it. There's a part of me that wants to like literally explore that, like start digging down just through the dungeon to check it out, but I mean I'm sure we'll get there eventually. But a beacon-esque thing, that's curious enough to warrant checking out, like almost on its own. And then let's see. Down this way we haven't explored at all. Gotta love that ice aspect, as I just said a second ago. It really is like the monsters just don't even know how to deal with it. They're like, holy crap, I can't move. What's going on? No enchants. Good, good, good. That's one chance. Growth one. Grows nearby crops while held. An enchantment that you can put on your hoe that just gives like maybe a light bone meal effect, I'm guessing, to stuff around you. That's cool. That's a nice addition. So we gotta be getting pretty close to finishing off this floor. We did already find the way down. So let's head back down here and just go the other direction in this hallway. And that looks like it's gonna link back up with some other stuff from before, so... Oh, man. There it is. Remember I said I was starting to see stuff? Well, there's your absolute proof that I lie. Alright. Can I just mine out, yeah, all those? Cool. Put in, well, all that's actually vanilla stuff, so I can just hold on to that. Man, that 45 seconds of poison, though. Okay, so then it looks like down here is going to be like the last little bit. What's up, spiders? I'm already poisoned. What are you going to do? Okay. So now that hallway's all lit up. We'll finish lighting up this hallway. Alright. Where are you gonna come at me now, monsters? Crossbow, which I really thought it already knew anyways, but that's fine. And that other stuff's modded. Or enchanted, which I don't want to teach it. Let's pull this stuff out. I'm liking that we're finding like a pretty wide variety of stuff. Let's see, mod, iron horse armor we can throw in there, gold nugs, monosteel. Yeah, I think the rest of that's good. Okay. Let's do that. Feed ourselves another fruit salad. And Now we can put that other glowstone in. No, not you. You. And we'll just hold on to those till we get around to it. Okay, so now we just need to find the way down again. Oh, and get this last treasure chest. What am I doing? So now, where was that way down? This is the way up. We technically didn't go this way, but we totally went this way. Is it going to be up here? Oh no, this was an empty treasure room, okay. Cruise around super fast style. Well, that's back the way we came. Here we go. Here's the way down. You can see that the decor of the dungeon starts to change as well. Because, of course, you're in a new area. Vampires are not even supposed to be in here, I wouldn't think, but they can't be a normal mob for this, because normal mobs for this would be just vanilla Minecraft stuff. Wow. Cave spiders are actually the worst enemy. If you didn't know that, they are definitely the worst. So this chest, both of these are just normal chests, it looks like. But I do have to kind of keep an eye out, because like I said, there is some stuff... Nope, that was trapped. That's what I was about to say. Sometimes you will come across things that are trapped. Because there are absolutely trap stuff in here. And like I saw it and I was like, that kind of looks like one of the trap rooms. Oh, is there more? So yeah, definitely more. A lot more actually. Oh, that's cool. We can just clean up here. Alright, chest, diamond horse armor, some iron bars, string things, blah, blah, TNT, different types of cobblestone, bricks. Heck yeah. Gives us some pretty decent loot, even though it was all a trap. Least favorite mob to deal with. Like I said, I mean, like, cave spiders are pretty bad. Because it really doesn't matter, like, how strong you are. They take that away from you. Because they poison you, and they jump, and they're small. Like, literally, their hitbox is smaller than a lot of other enemies. So, I mean, just trying to kill them is even much more difficult than it is for a lot of other things. But they themselves are not smaller. Because the, like, their distance to hit you, I mean, is not any smaller. Oh, I just vein mined out something. Mossy stone bricks. Here I was just trying to get the bookshelves. Is he dancing to the music? Can he somehow hear this? Let's take a sip of coffee real quick. Most annoying mob, most annoying thing to have to get, probably still gonna go to, like, the Wither skeletons. I mean, like, they're just, it's not that they're hard to deal with, they're just annoying, because, oh, well, you know what, I'm not dealing with all that. A minor to the rescue. A lot of bookshelves, though. If you had not already set up enchanting and stuff, finding one of these again would be like real easy access to that. Although I need this all put up. And see, any book aficionados will be like plenty happy with me, right? I'm not bringing fire in here. I didn't lay down torches amongst all these books. I did magic light. That is, of course, better, as you are well aware. So this, Otter, thank you for joining us. This is one of the dungeon crawl dungeons that exist within the game. Inside this pack that I'm playing. I went out and I found a new one because I tried to attack one of these dungeon crawl things in my last stream, but doing some research, I found out that the dungeon crawl mod got updated as well, it seems, or at least that's what it looks like. And so the mod creator for the dungeon crawl mod suggested that you start a new world because some of the changes would not be compatible, and I'm guessing that that's just what happened to me on the other dungeons that I had already found in the world. Like every time I went near them, it would crash my game. Alright, so let's see. Got a whole bunch of books and quills, 2 enchanted books, Mending, Piercing 4, Splitting, Protection 3, Multi-Shot, Disjunction and Quick Charge, Hops 4 and Life Leech 3, Protection 3, Respiration 2, Hops 4 and Vorpal 2, and Depth Strider 2, Bane of Arthropods 4 twice. As well as, what was it? Stuff? Quick Charge 1 and Power 4. Some good enchants in there. Like using bow crossbow. I just got like a big haul, so let's do the same thing here. Clear out this inventory. Put these bookshelves in. Redstone torches. That is enchanted. And that is a mod thing. Okay. All these books and quills can be thrown in there, that's for sure. Normal books as well. I've always, like, it's one of those things that, like, I get from, like, a realism standpoint, but it's kind of annoying that books and quills don't stack. Because, I mean, like, it's literally a book and a quill. Like, that's what it's supposed to be, is that it's actually, like, an ink pot, a book, and a quill. So, I mean, like, I get why it wouldn't stack, like, theoretically, but still, they're kind of annoying to deal with, too. And there's a fair few mods that demands that you use those. We'll put all these enchanted books into our loot bag, which is now very full. So I guess it's a good thing that we have a second one that is completely empty and definitely didn't used to be my tool bag. Definitely didn't. Spiders, man, I'm telling you. You know, strangely, I don't think that I have taught my thing how to make concrete yet. Nope. I knew it. I saw him down there and I was like, oh, he's harmless. He's so far away. It's fine. Teach me. Alright. So that's two really good lootish rooms, and as we were lighting up this hallway, there was a couple of these other rooms, but I'm pretty sure that these are going to be like the trap ones. So I'm going to try to pull out, yeah, all that, if I can. Alright. I'm going to put some lights in here, so that way nothing will spawn. And we'll put this mod stuff in here. Yeah. Let's see what we get. Diamond. That's good. That's our first diamond inside the dungeon. Lapis. 2 lapis blocks. That's pretty good. And then over here we got 14 iron. And then a couple other things. But hey, our first diamond of this run. I mean, I already had one inside the bag, but... Go ahead and collect this stuff. And filter it in. And now, did I teach it concrete? No. Okay, good. So now it knows how to make concrete. Yay! And then there's another one here that is 100% not going to contain TNT. He said, obviously lying. No visible TNT. It's gonna happen. It's kind of like unevenly spread on this level, so you just kind of have to look for it. Some more gold. An enchanted golden apple. A notch apple. Nice. Heart Striker. That's a vampirism mod and can only be used by vampire players. Isn't that unfortunate? Although, that mod also got updated in the when I did the big pack update. So that stuff might actually be working now. We might have to explore that again and see what it's like. Grave Fossil War? Nice try. That one got me. There's a lot of skeletons down there. What will I do? Probably that. Probably that too. And some of that. Some of that. And then kind of rapidly light up this hallway a little bit. Kill that vampire. These husks. And also that skeleton. Then we'll give the other one a second to come closer. There we go. Not sure which of these are mine. Has he got like a little miner hat on? Is that what that's supposed to be? Like a little prospector hat is what it looks like. You can see they also start to beef up the mods a little bit. The mobs. Not the mods. Like the enemies. Like the zombies are coming out with like shields and enchanted tools and stuff. The skeletons are like fully armored. What is this? I want to know what that's about. Fossil War. I'm interested. This is one of the rooms that was just like hecka trapped, right? Yeah, okay. We'll take this treasure room here. Load in all this normie junk. That stuff I'm not gonna load into the system. That's fine. Take out the gold. Gold, enchanted gear. Gold. I think the rest of this is good to go in, so we'll put this stuff up. Oh no, the torches are totally good to go in. Oh, but that's like absolutely something that just can't go in. Lapis. There we go. So that's our loot bag nice and full. Some of that we already had, but like a lot of it we didn't. So now we switch bags. Although I think the other one had this or this in there. Yeah. But I mean, honestly, the vast majority of stuff that we're finding that we're going to be dealing with is going to be enchanted gear. So it doesn't really matter which loot bag we are throwing that into. Although we could consolidate it. Something I'll worry about later. And then that is a dead end on the way down. So I'm kind of looking at my mini map. It's pretty close to what I assume is the volcano, since there's that stony bit with the lava above it. Let's go back to that fork, and we'll check out this way. Saw another one of those little mini library things. We can get some more bookshelves, although we don't need to. Whatever. Let's move on. These things do take a while to go through if you want to do like all the levels of it. Because obviously... Oh. Aha! You can be taught. I'm starting to realize what some dangerous stuff looks like. Okay, this is one of the exits out. So there were only 2 on this floor. Interesting. Normally there's like 3 or 4. Oh. How do you like that taste of your own medicine? Multiple loot rooms in a row. That's interesting. I'm gonna get all this lit up so that while I'm trying to mess with that loot stuff, nothing's coming around. Too far away for me to get like a really super good drop on them. Oh, hi. I guess we'll loot this up too. Huh, interesting. Another little side room thing. With some food, some smokers, another furnace. Oh, ready-made food. So if you did not bring supplies yourself, the dungeon will help you out just a little bit here. Nice. So this one's kind of a dead end. We'll start here, I guess. Splash potion of harming. I knew the game was gunning from you right from the get-go. So rare stuff that goes in the loot bag. That's not enchanted. That's a mod though, so that's gotta go in there. Stuff that I don't want to know yet, and stuff that I don't want to know yet. Okay. Into the loot bag you go. And the rest I'll just pick up. So yeah, I could almost treat this like an exhibition for what these things can be, since we're just like so ridiculously OP at this point that they're not posing me a strong challenge. But I mean, like, you can see what type of stuff is available here. gold. Other than that, I think it's good. And then we got these 2 treasure rooms to deal with, which is very unusual. It doesn't normally give you 2 on the same level. Oh. What's that? Piercing? Absolutely, of course. I think that was like the random enchant that it gave me when I put it into the table. Like, I don't think I added that to it myself. It's so fun. I'm telling you, those dudes look like they've got like a prospector hat on. Ooh, a jockey. We'll get out of here with that. I have no interest in dealing with that. That's weird. That goes on for a real long time. But it dead ends too. But that should be enough mob clearing that we can go ahead and get these 2 treasure rooms back here. So we'll just kind of set our table down in the center, start loading in. Unenchanted, unenchanted. See, you can see my my repair talisman slowly working on the stuff that's in my inventory. Okay, we'll also pull out some more glowstone. I think my wand can handle 2 pieces for sure. Boop. Lighting wand. Okay, and that needs to be put in there, but an enchanted book, enchanted pants, and a shield. I don't want to teach it like a bunch of different shields with like a whole bunch of different patterns. I'm just kind of not interested in that. Lapis and iron. That's all stuff that should not go into my thing yet. Nothing in there. That's all good. Enchant here. And that's all good. Okay. So let's put the sword up. Alright. Let's head down this next hallway, which goes to a really long dead end. Did I reload my crossbow? There we go. I'm very pro crossbow. Like, when they added that, that was a good touch. I like it. That one's like, why me? I'm not even the one shooting at you. You wanted to. You wanted to. That looks like it just dead ends. Like, that's not the dungeon. All that out there is different stuff. That's like the floor of the ocean I was under. So let's back up a second, put down these light sources, and then let's pull out some blocks. Give me some cobblestone. Try to see if I can seal this off. It's like none of that. None of that should be available. And it's not that I think that like it's ruining the experience or anything. I just don't. Mostly, I just don't want to deal with it. Oh, there's a stairway down? Ah, another little hidden room. There's a lot of those, apparently. Very cool. That the game added in just a bunch, like, the dungeon creator added in a bunch of different, like, little hidden rooms like that. It's very cool. Nope. Don't need you, Skelly. Just don't need you. So, of course, now this is an area that we have been to some of. We just stopped going forward, it looks like. Ominous ravine. It's like pitch dark over here. Or is that... Oh. I was like, man, the light's really harsh over here. It's actually just black stone. Oh, man. Oh, let's finish blocking this off. I don't want to deal with any of those shenanigans out there. Although that looks like part of the dungeon there. Wait, maybe that's... I'm supposed to go there? Is this like from a higher floor? Oh yeah, this is like a higher floor of the dungeon. This is like, I guess, connected to this level, but it didn't have to be. You know what? I don't really feel like I need to do that. I'd be comfortable not going there. See, this is what I'm saying. Spiders are annoying. They're the worst. Just got them go. You can have that room. I'm not really worried about it. And then where is my table? Do I leave it sitting down over here? See, that's one of the lower floors for sure. Where did I leave my table at? And I pulled out the cobblestone. Did I leave it down here? Did I put it in my loot bag? Does anybody remember where I set my transportation table down? Come on, help me out. Where did it go? I came in here and I lit all this up because it wasn't lit up, and then I went back to deal with that. After having my real stupidness with this black rock over here. Set that trap off, I guess. Oh cool, just that side. I looked in some of these loot crates, maybe I accidentally threw it in there? Oh, there it is. Okay, first treasure room, not the one around the corner. Alright, cool. I was starting to get a little late. So throwing all this stuff that we found that is not modded. And then we'll put all this stuff in here. And then just... I'm gonna set this back here, and then I'm just gonna pop the chest. Explosions, if they multi-trigger like that, they can do a decent bit of damage to the dungeon, but still not enough to just really worry me. Let's see, feathers, that, slime ball. Cobweb, all these rocks. Alright. That stuff in there. Wait a minute, was that just a normal unenchanted axe? That and there was another one here? I guess same thing. Up just to keep from loot this up, light this up, keep it from spawning stuff. Enchanted axe, those sapphires are modded, those are modded. Yeah, everything else can go. Hey, it learned how to make an iron chest plate. And these stairs it won't learn because there's just some limits on like how low it'll go. So those are there. Back that way is where we came from. So all that stuff should be looted. And then we're down here for these loot rooms. And then we'll go back and we'll head on to the next floor. But let me actually do this the way that I was doing it before, where I pull out all the stuff that it can't handle. And then we just kind of group loot it. All that should be good. Don't want the diamonds in there. Alright. Oh, actually, there's 2 potions I'm fine with. And those arrows. And those bones. And why is this stuff in here? I put in a whole bunch of vanilla stuff without thinking about it. Attack that. There we go. This and this. Same scenario. And then we'll come in here and do these. Those are enchanted. Mod. Don't want it to know it. No. And everything else should be good. Them tiny creepers are cute, honestly. In like a really weird, shouldn't exist kind of way. Alright. You guys will go in there. I want this prosperity shard, and then this go down there. Let us continue our journey. I think that I haven't been here, but it's just gonna be like that, where there's just like a couple of small rooms. Because I've obviously been up and down the other side. So the library again, we don't really need to mess with that. We'll leave it looking fancy the way that it is. Mess with this room, I guess. Zombies spawned in from some other spawner and then just kept on falling in this hole. Interesting. So then the way down was all the way this way, right? And then up. Yeah, boy. Who's got that memory? I mean, I literally said I was memorizing it earlier, so I guess nobody should be surprised. Let's do the clear one more time here. Bread, horse armor, notch, trap chest, and all that. And then we'll put the monosteel, the slime pearls. Slime pearls are actually a really good thing to find, because I hate hunting down slimes, just finding them randomly out in the world. And I think to get Like, the mod that comes from, Reliquary, to get everything in it, you need, like, 6 of them, so that's a pretty good start. I mean, aside from the stuff that you can just craft over and over again, obviously. And then I'm going to take this here and this here, and then that there, and that there. Just going to redesign your dungeon, hope that's cool. LOL. Nope. See, the bottom floor is nether, so that's what we're seeing down there. Assuming that it continues along the same way that it was before. Nope. This floor looks like it's going to be sort of catacomby. Madame Hellbiven. What? Get out of here. That had a name. Was that like a high tier vampire or something along those lines? Ooh, I have no idea. There is still so much in this mod pack that will surprise me. I mean, like, even as much of it as I've done, I still feel like I've only barely scratched the surface. There's a lot to do in this pack. Okay. There we go. We'll go that far, and then we'll go back and try to collect loot and stuff. The amount of zombie moans and husks is too dang high. Ooh, a zombie that was given enough extra toughness to survive more than one hit of my sword? Okay, I was wondering, I was like, I'm pretty sure that I put in enough lights in that area that stuff shouldn't be spawning behind me. Lo and behold, there was a spawner up above. Ooh, an Enderman spawner. Spiders. Okay, there you go. Why is that not clear? So this is actually a really super good find. Having an Enderman spawner available to me in the overworld would be fantastic, so I'm going to mark this one. This one is actually worth marking. Spinware! And then we'll give it a nice bright, kind of greenish color. Alright. Then we're going to start doing the loot. Let's try. Did I collect that arrow? Oh, there you are. Get out of here with that. Nobody likes you and you smell bad. Okay, so mod thing. Enchanted armor, mod thing. A normal shield, I will let it have. But I'm gonna hold on to it for a second so that way we can get the suit back. So that can't go in there. Neither can those. See, we're starting to find some pretty decent loot here. Like, as far as, like, the tier quality of it, you know? Fourth level of 5. You would expect that, right? Some melons, some enchanted stuff, a shield I don't want it to know. Okay, so that should be the stuff that we don't want to put in there. And the shield we'll put in. And then everything else should be fine. Cauldron. Records. we'll hold on to the armor and sword for just a minute to let them finish repairing themselves. That. Boom. And then we got one more mod thing here. I'm gonna pick this up and we'll go back down and start looting down here. I was trying to see like where we came in. I guess it's further back that way. There's still a lot of this that we haven't explored. I mean, like, a lot of this that we haven't explored. This level is honestly kind of difficult to explore. Aha! Remember that place that we blocked off? I think I just found it. Huh. I'm safe. Huh, I'm not safe. 'Cause there's just this huge cavern here. I mean, like, this is just a crazily long horizontal cavern. And if it was all filled with water, I would be like some kind of an underground, you know, thing like that, but it's not. It's all open. It's so weird. Ooh, one of those monster creepers. Bruh, not interested. You know what, if there's some other loot there, we don't need it. That's what I just decided. Vaguely not interested. I mean, vaguely interested, but I don't want to mess with it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That was a lot of stuff we'd have to suddenly mess with. Whoa. And I mean, like, it's not like we haven't already found, like, a good degree, so... having to let some stuff go, we'll have to contain our tears on that one. Oh, that's from a mod. A mod record. Put that in there. Those boots are enchanted, so they weren't gonna go anyways. That stuff isn't going. Legends of the Swiftness. Ultimate Vampire. Animus. So obviously the Swiftness. That's gotta go in there. Yep. Okay. That stuff, that's mod. It means we're just gonna go. Alright. Still hunting for the way down to the last floor. Finding a lot of loot along the way though. Oh, I didn't. Oh no. Get out of here. Gotta remember to do that though. I am sort of used to just normal bows because I still don't remember very often to like reload my crossbow. I did become ridiculously excited earlier though, guys, because check this out, right? This light wand, I can throw the light. I don't have to place it down at my feet like I thought I did. Ah, the simple things. So that's gonna stay with me. So is this lapis iron. Exitiorum? Exitiorum. That's a weird named book. I wonder if that's like a vampire's journal or something. Or if that's the thing that teaches you how to stop being a vampire. Ooh, ancient knowledge. Nectar. Floral extract. All the rest is this is very modded friendly things. That chainmail helmet in. Diamond sword almost ready to go in. Ooh, my inventory got sorted. So you go up there, and you go right next to it. And then we move those down. I'm not being careful at all with the placement of these torchlights. But that is fine. It's not like we don't have a ton of this. Not an infinite amount, you know, but might as well be. I do literally go hunt glowstone and put it in there. Like you can see, I have a slot for it in my dank knoll. So that was a dead end. Up here there was a path we didn't take, and also this loot here that we didn't grab. I'm telling you, those little creepers are cute. I shouldn't think that, because they're literally trying to kill me, but they sure are cute. Okay, now we found one of the big trap pits, which no doubt has a lot of lava at the bottom. Yeah. So that's how those trap pits work. And we found... Is this where we came in, maybe? This is like at least around the area where we came in, because there over there is the Enderman spawner thing. So let's go back for that loot then. And we'll try to hit this last floor. First off, what already needs to go into my bag? Just that. Contaminated food, because that's a mod thing. No mods. Ooh, frozen core. That makes something good. I can't remember what it is, but it makes something good. From whatever mod that's associated with. Reliquary? Reliquary. I think that's how you make the Shears of the Winter. It's a, it's an infinite durability pair of shears that also you can make it, like, turn the ground snowy, I think. Wait, that lapis wasn't new. Did I already teach it? I did already teach it lapis. Well, if I've already made that mistake, then there's no point in me kind of holding off on it. That. And we'll put this over in the other bag just to keep it nice and full. So far, seeds that we have to work on pretty quick for Mystical Agriculture so that feels more official to me. Lapis seed, iron seed, because we did just put in the nugs earlier, and emeralds. Those are the three things that I've kind of accidentally shift-clicked in there without really thinking about what I was doing. Which is apparently a big weakness of mine. given what happened at the beginning of the night today. Oh wait, that was enchanted, wasn't it? Yeah. That stuff goes in there. All the rest of it should be good to put in here. Diamond horse armor for sure. I can't even be bothered to keep a horse. Okay, so let's look at follow me. Instead of that, follow. So you can see this is where I'm at. And there's maybe a husk looking at me? No, it's probably above me. So this is me. So areas I have not explored fully. Maybe over here? That was the dead end. I'm trying to find places that kind of intersect with the other one too, because, like I said, I want to find that ladder down. But it is the darkness over here. Yep, there it is. That's the ladder down. Just getting some lights down here, and then we'll go and harvest this hallway. Got a pretty clear inventory. YOLO. Doesn't like to watch TNT explode. This is back around to the entrance of the whole level. Okay, so we made it there. So now we just have like the one branch over here on the side. Over here, and then we can head down to the new level. Although it looks like our inventory's full, so we probably need to fix something. That's a mod thing, that's not going in there. There we go. I'm like weirdly, I mean like it's weird excited. Be like, yay, I can throw a ball of light. Alright. So we'll clear out these two blue rooms and then it'll be heading down to that new level. It's like the sparsest one we've seen so far. Like just 3 items. Whoever was stocking that one was like, you know what, whatever. We've already put in a lot. I wonder if those can be put in there. I'm pretty curious. I'm gonna try it. It has an EMC value. Then if I pull it back out, will it still be a notch apple? Oh yeah, still gave me the absorption and stuff. Okay, so that's that dead end. So now we go down to the final floor. Although, yeah, there it is. I was like, did I already go the wrong direction? Alright. So let's see, we've only got 2 directions this time. So let's just start this way, I guess. It's strange to see this floor spawning here. Okay, so that is a thing added by one of the other mods. It's like a super one-time spawner that will spawn like 9 things all together. And I think it can be somewhat random on what it spawns. That looks beefy. These books are gonna burn down here. I do not like that there is slow sand in here. Hi. So yeah, it's gonna be like, since this place has a lot of natural light, it's gonna be harder for us to maintain like where we have already been. So let me see if I can drop. Can I drop the map down a layer? No, sure can't. I'm pretty low, and these levels they intersect like within the same like level of stuff, so because this is like diamond level. Or what is normally considered diamond level. But this should also be where the best loot is. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm literally swinging at it, but because of their weird hitbox, it was like, no, you're not hitting him, dude. It's cool. Just like that. It's like I say it and then it happens again. And so there's no line on this side, but there is a line there. Okay. Having to get up and get a little bit serious so we can start checking out this new stuff here. I'm curious what type of loot is going to spawn on this floor, since it's like ostensibly the best floor. See, this is what I was talking about. See, check the ceilings. Check the ceilings, because stuff will spawn in there too. That's a mod thing. So much stuff in my inventory. Rat pelts, raw rat, bat wing, all the rest of that's kind of normal stuff. Gold will go in here. Apparently there's another one of those one-time super spawners in the ceiling. Even being like as strong as we are, some of this stuff is just like, I am being knocked back like crazy. Trying to play slats. Trying to play slats. That's what I'm trying to do. Some of that might be down to the fact that we are flying, though. That might be having some effect on us here. Okay, so I think this upstairs area, quote unquote, is now lit a little bit. So maybe we can risk it to put some of this stuff away and free up some of our inventory. Infested cobblestone. I didn't think that you could acquire that. I mean, it mods, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I'm like acquiring stuff, but I'm like, you can't have that. So that's one thing. Okay. So yeah, obviously stronger enchanted stuff. Now we're finding like protection 3 instead of protection 1. We're finding more of the rare loot like diamonds and heart strikers, and also these modded metals. Wasn't another one over here, right? Yeah. And I got the 2 over there. Now it's just dump into this. Except for still enchanted stuff and mod stuff. Don't you try to run away from me. Okay. Mod. All the rest of that's good. I figured I'd find like another treasure chest in here since this room was so like brutal, but I guess not. Cause I mean, like, yeah, what was that, like 7 spawners in the ceiling and a bunch of them. It's like I went in the room and I was like, yeah, this is clearly one of those trapped rooms. Yeah, so I gotta just loot the stuff real quick and be careful. And then my brain heard the tss, and I was like, oh, there's a creeper? What? There were some reflexes there that got tested, and they may not have done what I wanted them to do. Diamonds were not doing it there. I've already been here and disabled this, right? Okay, cool. It's like, even when you think you know, like you've been doing stuff like this, you had a plan, like you've done it before and stuff, you can still just absolutely like lose it on something that like anybody else would react to. Auditory stuff is really powerful anyways, in terms of triggering response in people. Not today. I did see, yeah, okay, I did. I was like, I know that I saw a treasure chest back here somewhere. That goes there, and that stuff we'll just pick up. So I gotta say though, like, honestly, I mean, we're getting a lot of good loot here. There is a lot of stuff. So you can see that why these things are worthwhile to come to. Just, you know, if you want it to be, like, challenging, do it earlier in your playthrough. And if you just mostly want free loot, then do it later like I did. But I'm pretty sure that we've seen everything that this floor has to offer. I mean, like, there's more of it, but like we've seen everything that has to give. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for playing along with me. I'm happy to see all of you come out and speak to me in the chat. It makes it a much more enjoyable experience for me as well when we're all hanging out together. follow me on Facebook. I also announce on Twitter, and of course Twitch will notify you when I go live if you are following me there. And I will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic